So it should be right over here. If I just keep my map, I can see that it's right there. There is the lava that I want. Now, I think what I can do, if nobody's here, I don't see anybody. Nope, I don't see anybody. I just... No, nobody's here. Boom, and we're in. Just like that. So first thing you want to do is find some place that doesn't really look anything suspicious, which it's not really that hard to find. Just find something where there's lava. A lava hill just like this works perfectly fine, and that is the main purpose of this. So what I'm gonna do with the lava is actually, I'm gonna leave it there, but what I'm gonna do is break this block. If we go in here, just break the block, get a button, and actually place the button right on the side. So if we remove this block, you can see the button's right here. And once the block is there, you'll never even know that there's a button right there. Nobody is gonna suspect, oh, I think there'll be a button right in there. Nobody will suspect it. Now, that's the hardest part. It's gone, actually. So what we're gonna do is this, I want this to open up. So we're gonna do the little bit of redstone, not that hard because I can do it. And I'm gonna make it so a door opens up when we press that button. So if we just clear a little pathway right here, this is all gonna be covered up later, but I'm just gonna clear a little more than I need just so you guys can see how easy it actually is. You need a few redstone torches and that's pretty much it. So we have the button is right there. So if we take this out, we see the button right there. So we're gonna get some redstone and we're gonna get some redstone torches. Where's redstone? And we need some sticky pistons. So 2 sticky pistons is fine, and what we're gonna do is we want this to move in. So I am going to put the 2 pistons there, so it'll extend and it'll go right there and not extend. There we go. And I'll have the piston right there, and then the other one will be right here. So this is how it's gonna be. Now the redstone is the hardest part of this whole build, and it's not even that hard. So I'm just gonna make it go underneath all of it. So if it just goes under all of this and then it comes back out right here, and then it'll reach, oh, we need one more higher, and then it will reach the button. So if we go right there, it should actually reach the button now. There we go. After a little bit of work, actually it works. So of course it was gonna work, but I'm gonna have to move all of this just so it can be easier to cover up. So right here, if we test it out real quick, we can go put that block, all of that up, like if there's nothing there, click the button and it opens up just like that. It's pretty simple. So now that that is basically done, all we do is cover all of it up like if nobody was here. And then we're gonna have to, of course, move some things, but that doesn't really take that long. There we go, just put that there, and now we have a long hallway where we can do whatever we want. So this works perfect now. Just nobody will ever suspect that there's actually a door there. So that's great. Now what we can do is make a little pathway that goes all the way down here. Now in order to get back out, what we're gonna have to do is put another stone button. So I could even add it right there, that'd be fine. And what I'll do is just add one more redstone and it works the same exact way. So if I want to get out, right there. If I want to get in, right there. It's very, very, very easy. So now we have the entrance done. Now what you want to do is add anything you want really to glow the place up. We could add just a glowstone lamp right there, but I'm gonna add just, yeah, I could add it right there. It looks good there. I'm gonna keep the rest stone, but you could of course decorate it however you want. And I'm gonna go down just a little bit. This is good enough to go down. I went down about 7 or 8, doesn't really matter. But what I want to do is make it a high ceiling, so that's why I'm going down a little bit more, but of course you can go as far down as you want. And now what I'm gonna do is make this little thing stone brick because I want this to match the room. Now you're not going to ruin any of the redstone, just keep that there and the redstone is done. if we get some ladders, we're gonna add the ladders to go up and down this little place. Now you could add whatever you want. I was gonna add water, but ladders are so much easier, so much simpler, and if you're in survival, it's so much easier to get. So what I'm gonna want to do is make an 11 by 11 room. So I'm gonna go out here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and then I'm gonna go out here 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. There we go. So we go from here to here to 11 right there, and then 11 right here. There we go, 11 by 11 room, and that is what I'm gonna take all of it out. Now that we have the room basically done, I'm gonna go up 7 blocks. So we have 2 3 4 5 6 7, and we're gonna do that the entire way so we could have a nice tall roof. So now that the main room is done, I'm going to make an outline with the wood so it goes across the entire area. So we just go like this and line the whole wood to make a big square out of wood. Now this, I like how it looks, so I am going to do this in most of my builds actually. But I really think it looks nice, and just put it up to here and take one of these out. So it will look like this. And now what you're gonna do is, for the rest of this, the walls, I am going to turn them into stone brick, so all the walls will be stone brick. The roof, I'm going to make it white concrete, and then the floor is a design that I am going to make right here. So we're going to find the middle. I think this is the middle, so 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, that's the middle, and I want to work around the middle. So what I want to do is actually make it like that, and then I'm gonna add just a little star design, I guess you could say. So if we just make a little star just like this, a nice little star, and then we extend these out one more, it'll look something like that. And then after that, I'm gonna outline that with some cyan concrete so it'll look more like a star. Now you could do this with whatever color you want, but I choose cyan this time. And then after that, you're gonna want to delete this stair because it is in the way, and then put the whole thing, and then put stairs around the entire thing. Now the hardest thing to do is probably get the redstone lamps, and if you are in survival, I would recommend getting glowstone instead, because glowstone is way easier than the redstone lamps. So that will work along with sea lanterns. Sea lanterns work too, but I chose redstone lamps this time around. That is outlined, and I'm going to get some more concrete. I love how the concrete looks, so I could use everything with concrete right now, but I will turn this into some nice gray concrete right here. It is gray, it is not light gray, not dark gray, whatever, it's gray. So we're gonna keep the whole floor as gray concrete, and I will be back once I finish the floor, finish the roof, and finish the walls. The main layout is done, and now what I'm gonna do is add some some spruce doors to these two little parts right here. I don't know, I like it like that. And some quartz slabs, since that is the only thing that's white. I'm just gonna add it around the edges of the actual lamps, because I think it just looks a little bit, I don't know, it doesn't look so like flat, and it gives it some more texture. So just by adding this little thing, I like how it looks. I do like how it looks. And then up here, of course, I will have to add some stone brick so it covers that up. There we go. And what I have to do is light all of these up actually. So I'm gonna go here and then just light them all up. I just placed them there so I could have the layouts of it. So basically these are laid out, so the one is right here, is in the middle, and then it goes 2 out on every side. And that's how the roof is. That's how I like the roof. So it'll be like that. Now what I'm gonna do is make the chest room, which is gonna be on this side right here. So right here, if I could click on it, we'll just add 2 spruce doors right there, 2 spruce trapdoors, and we'll do the same over here. Is we'll add 2 spruce trapdoors right there, and then we'll add them right there. And this is where I can place the beds, whichever beds I want. So I'm just gonna place, we'll change it up. I'll place some orange beds, I guess. Orange is fine. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Place some orange beds right on these 2 top ones, and I have to fix the bottom ones so they actually work. So right there, and this last one, place it again right there. There we go. We have the orange beds. They look weird orange. They look weird orange, but that's fine. What we're gonna do also is add another trapdoor and put a lantern. Now this, I like how it looks, but you can't fold it or else the lantern will break. So you're gonna have to leave that there. So we gotta place it and then place it again. And these placements are very important because you have to place it at the top of this block and then place a lantern on this block. Because if you place it right here, you're not going to be able to put a lantern. You won't be able to put a lantern. That's why you have to place it at the top of a different block that it's on, if that makes sense. So we have the two little lantern bed things right there. And what we're going to do is add some plants. Now what I like to do to add the plants is I can add right there, and then I'll get some jungle leaves. Since jungle leaves are my favorite, I will put them right there, put them 3 high, and add some spruce trapdoors like usual to these two little things. So it's like a little cabinet, a cute little cabinet right there. I think that looks great. And I'm also going to add some more lanterns right here. Another lantern and another lantern right there. I think that looks great. So this is completely up to you, but you can actually put a map right here. So if we get some item frames, you could just put the item frames right here and boom, you have a big map. The entrance for this, all you need are some slabs, some stairs, and bang. That's the entrance. And then I will put some item frames so you could actually know what chest is doing what and where you can store each things. So I will get some more of this redstone block, more redstone lamp, and turn this entire layer into redstone blocks and lamps so it lights up the chest just a little bit more. So then we're gonna go in a little bit. If we go in by 2, that is enough room for all the chests to actually go, and they will fit perfectly fine. Now the floor, I like to make it concrete, and the walls and all that of course need to be stone brick. So let me finish that up and put the chest. Okay, so then for the chest, it's not hard at all. Just gotta add some of these. And for the roof, I'll just add the slabs so the chest could still be opened, like right here. So all the chests need to be opened. So I'm going to just keep adding these chests just like this. It doesn't need to be trap chest or anything, just regular chest now that the new update has come. And they all gotta be facing the same side though. So this is gonna be a little tricky. So I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'll get out right here. So the chest room is indeed done. I just gotta fix this little part. The chest room is done, and now all we need is the enchant room, which is actually not gonna be hard at all. We just gotta dig out a little space, get the enchant table back, replace that. There we go. The enchant table could go right there. Nothing too hard at all. And then we could just fill these sides with the bookshelves, making sure that the enchant table has 1 extra space. So all we see right here is the enchant table has extra space, so the books could actually go to the enchant table. And right here we have finished. I'm gonna go and add some more stuff, just like this roof. Add the redstone lamp right there. We could also get the floor, add some nice floors. Not the redstone. The enchant table could actually be moved 1 more, but that's fine if it's not. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, it doesn't. And the roof, I don't know why I made it into there, but it is. You can make the roof whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. Now, I personally will just make it out of slabs because I think the slabs, it just looks nice. And then for here we could finish it off and then just add some more stone brick, or you can even add some bookshelves just like that. Nothing difficult at all. And that is pretty much it, except the last part, which is something that I like to add, which is just some more definition to the walls. So like I had in the other one, I just had some stairs, some slabs going everywhere, so it looked like the walls had some texture, like it was there, it wasn't just a regular wall. And then where there are the holes, I will turn it into some dark or some gray clay. So there we go. We'll add all of it to clay. I like how it looks clay. It gives it some more, I don't know, it just looks a little cooler when it's clay. So if you go right here, we'll finish these rest of it up. And yeah, that's how it looks when it's clay. It's got to make sure all of these little corners, all the little areas are clay. There we go. We're missing this too. And that is it. This is the actual base and how it looks. It is, I like it a lot, and it's simple, and you have your enchant table right here, you have your beds right here, you have a map right there, and you have the chest right here. There's not really much you need. If anything, you could add some furnaces right here. It's anything, furnace right there, bang, we'll get a crafting table. Add some crafting tables right here. We could add 2 furnace on each side. There we go. Add the crafting tables at the bottom too, if anything. And there we have a whole setup right there. Or add some crafting tables right there. It doesn't really matter. Some anvils. It's just add whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. Right there, anvils. Bang. It looks good. It looks great like that. So that is gonna be it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that video, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss another video, and check out these videos if you have not seen them already.